big performance at Louisville, won Player of the Game. You got a trophy from that. What was that?
It was a belt that we got. It looked like a WWE belt. Got UK on the side and Louisville on the other side. So it was a pretty awesome belt.
So did you take it home for the holidays? Did you keep it here, or you got to?
Oh, I took it home for the holidays and put it in my little trophy case that I have back at home. So yeah, definitely put it in there.
How was your time back home? Did you go back to Chicago, I guess, or where'd you go?
I went back to Chicago for a couple of days, to kick it with the fam and stuff like that, and get to see a lot of old friends and things like that. So yeah.
Adou said he went to a Steelers game. Did you do anything like that, or?
No, I didn't. I just stayed at home and chilled, kick it. Yeah.
With Illinois State being the game tomorrow, is there any extra juice for you, or do you even acknowledge that it's your old team, or kind of how do you mentally approach that game?
Just playing the same way, staying focused, staying, with the game plan that we have. Of course, it's my old team, but, I try not to go all out and go wild out there and nothing like that. I just have to stay poised and, stay in place.
Do you know any of the players on the team still, or talk with any of them, or coaches or anything like that?
Yeah, I talked to a couple of the old teammates, just 3 or 4 of them not playing on the team right now, but, 1 or 2 of them I still communicate with, yeah.
So you're going to try and go with them a little bit harder maybe? If you see
maybe, yeah, for sure, got to, yeah.
With this week being kind of known as Camp Cal and kind of the lead up to the SEC where it's just a lot of practicing, just what's it been like so far? What have you all focused on over the last few days and moving forward?
We've been focusing on just being more physical down low, getting a lot of rebounds. And, the bigs coming back, it really is a plus for us, of course. But just, getting ready defensively as well, just, being more physical on screens, trying to get through things and things like that. So, that's what we definitely focus on.
Yeah, I do mention defense as well. Is that, where do you think you're at as a team as a whole on the defensive end right now?
I would say we're pretty good, but we could be great. Just the little things we have to tighten up on that, think our guys need to do. And, of course, me as well. But, definitely just, as practice, we practice each and every day until the conference start, then we'll be fine.
How have the practices been so far? They've been tiring? Or?
Of course, it's been long practices, but, we need to get better as a team going up to the conference season. So, definitely, yeah.
Do you remember doing it last year, this kind of Camp Cal thing, or?
Oh, yeah, of course. I remember, just 2 practices a day, script in the morning and practice in the afternoon. It gets tiring, but, you just need to push through it, just get better as a whole. So, yeah.
You got a lot of family coming in for the game tomorrow then? Or?
Yeah, I have a lot of people coming, to come and support, old Redbird fans and things like that, knew me back then as well that's coming. So, yeah.
You might not know the answer, but you being at Illinois State, is that why this game got scheduled, or is it just kind of how it happened type thing? Do you know that answer?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm playing my old team, so I'm really, excited about it and happy about it. So yeah.
Excited to talk highly about your time at Illinois State. Can you talk a little bit about your growth
over
the years while you were playing for them?
Yeah, definitely. My growth has really, been one of the key points of me being here right now. Just staying, focused and staying humble as a person, just being able to stay in the gym every day and work on my game, and it definitely improved over time and things like that. So, one thing is definitely my sophomore year, I declared for the draft and test the waters, and I ended up, basically going out to Miami to work out with pro trainers and things like that. And it really just made my game skyrocket to another level. My junior year, I, went, ballistic. So I definitely, had a great, season that year, and, that's why I'm here now.
How do you think it helped prepare you to take the leap to Kentucky?
How did it prepare me to?
Yeah.
I would say just the efficiency that I had that year, the scoring ability that I had, definitely, took notice. And just, being an all-around player, just how I improved from sophomore year to junior year, it definitely was a big improvement.
Excited to get back at Rupp. It's been a little bit since you guys played a home game.
Yeah, it's been a long time. And I know it's probably going to be sold out, tomorrow. So I just can't wait to play in there and, with the team and things like that. So, yeah.
Were you impressed with that Louisville, Kentucky crowd? It was kind of a lot of blue in there for that one too.
Yeah, I was very surprised. You know, it was a chant, you know, white blue that I heard coming from the crowd, and I'm like, you know, yeah, they here. You know, they came in support, so I was definitely, you know, happy about that.
Have you
Break, you get a little break.
Yeah, it was short, but you know, it was refreshing. You know, happy to be back, get back to it. You know, keep working.
What'd you do on your few days off?
You know, just hung out with family. I know I went to the Steelers game when I went back. Yeah, they won that one. They beat the Bengals. But, you know, just saw family, friends. You know, just had a good time. Was still able to get some shots up there.
Are you a big Steelers fan?
Nah, I don't really watch football. I'm not really, like, into it. I just like watching, like, the big hits, the highlights.
I know you started practicing back up this week, right?
Yeah.
Kind of known as like the Camp Cow, where it's just a lot of practicing and stuff like that. How's that been so far? It's probably only been a couple of days for you, but
You know, guys are tired. You know, everybody went home, you know, had their little vacation. Now it's time to get back to it, but it seems like we're in the right headspace, you know, just ready to keep working.
what is kind of like the day-to-day with the Camp Cow? You know, so
Something in the morning, eat lunch, take a nap, come back later, and that's when we got our real practice, and that's where we do all the serious stuff.
what have y'all been focusing? Is there any particular area y'all been focusing on so far?
I think our defense, you know, that's something we want to keep improving, try and become elite at that, because we already found out we can score, so we just got to add the defensive side.
Are there any particular areas on defense that the Cow's really been pinpointing, like on-ball defense or anything?
It's really just been just defense in general, just making sure going through everything, trying to understand ball screen defense more, on-ball defense, basically all that.
Is he teaching defense differently now with Aaron and Ugo back as opposed to how it was maybe just even a few weeks ago?
No, I wouldn't say he's changed it. I think we've more adjusted having the footers back, because now we realize all we have to do is just contest the shot, and then a footer will come behind us and block the shot. That's what they're here for, you know. They help us out a lot with that.
Antonio obviously had a big game, excuse me, at Louisville, scoring 30. A lot of guys have had big games in the season. How fun is it to know that you're probably going to have a hot hand to pass to, no matter who you're playing?
That's, you know, it's very nice, because you never know. It could be more than one hot hand. So it's just good to know you can get the ball to somebody and they'll be able to, you know, knock down a shot or do the same thing and get the ball to someone else who will hit a shot.
Are you excited to actually play a game tomorrow finally? You
Yeah.
talked a little bit about the Camp Cow. What's that going to mean for you guys?
Go out and show basically like everything that's been worked on. That's probably going to be the main thing that we try and focus on.
Do you all have like the mentality of, you know, this could be a trap game because of the holiday break and everything? Do you approach this game any differently, knowing that you've had your days off and stuff like that?
Nah, I don't think we even use that word for this game. It's just another game. It's a team that's coming to play us, give us their best game, and they're capable of beating us. So we just gotta go into the game and know what we do, play our rules, and do what we have to do.
Have you all done any film on them so far? What have you seen out of them?
Did a little bit of homework yesterday after practice, but not much.
With it being Antonio's old team, do you all talk about that at all? Is he a little bit more excited, do you notice? Or?
I think we're more worried about us than we are them at this stage right now, so not really.
Is he talking about it at all, being like, hey, this is my old team or thing? Or?
I haven't heard anything from him yet.
How are you feeling like you're kind of adjusting to being back, coming off the bench? Do you think, does that change your mentality at all, or does it help you in any way?
It really hasn't, nothing's really changed for me. It's just, instead of starting the game now, I'm coming off the bench, so I don't know, I'm still able to play the game I love, so I'll just give my same effort every time.
Do you try to make it an extra point to bring energy when you come in?
I try to make it a point to bring energy at all times. So I guess.